So, how much you will earn as a teacher here in the UK, England to be precise, is determined by these five main factors. The first one factor is your number of years of experience as a teacher from overseas, your qualifications, which qualification you hold, your responsibilities, I mean the responsibilities attached to your work contract, the type of school that you will be working in, and of course the main one, which is your location. Yes, so in this video I'm going to be going into details about all these five main points. Stay tuned and watch this video to the end. My name is Vivian. You're welcome to Vinnie's channel. On this channel I talk about teaching in the UK and all that comes with it. If you are new to this channel, kindly hit on that subscribe button. Yes. Yeah, click on the subscribe button so you are notified on whenever I post a video. And a big shout out to all my lovely viewers and my lovely subscribers. So from the Get Into Teaching website, which I have right here, teachers' pay has been briefly explained there. If you are a primary or secondary school teacher in England, your salary will depend on the type of school you work in, where the school is, and the pay range you are on. The pay ranges below apply to maintained schools. Those are schools that are funded by the local authorities. Non-maintained schools, for example, academies, independent schools, and then private schools, can set their own pay but often follow these pay ranges. So when you get employment, make sure you find out which school you are going to be working with, if it is either a maintained school or a non-maintained school, because that is going to contribute to your salary. Sorry about my finger there. Now, primary and secondary teachers, if you have qualified teacher status, you will get a minimum starting salary of 31,650 or more in London as a primary or secondary school teacher in England. Your salary will be reviewed every year, with most teachers moving up the range annually, and this will depend on your school's performance management arrangement. A typical teacher could earn at least 43,607 or more in London after 5 years. Now let's delve into the actual figures. On here we have qualified teacher salary. Now remember I made mention that your salary, or the amount you're going to be earning with regards to salary, will also depend on your location. Yes, so the entire UK, I mean England precisely, has been categorized into these four areas that we see from the screen. We have England excluding London, or others have it as any other part of England, not London. Yeah, for that area, those areas, if you work there or if you get employment in this area, England excluding London, the minimum pay you're going to be getting is 31,650. That is, remember, it is going to be your annual or your yearly income, and then a maximum of 49,084 pounds yearly. The second area is London Fringe, which is you're going for that area you're going to be earning a minimum of 33,075 pounds to a 50,471 maximum. For Outer London, you're going to be earning 36,413 pounds and a maximum of 53,994 pounds. Inner London, which is the actual London, yes, you're going to be getting 38,766 and a maximum of 60,092. Now remember, these are just for your teaching role, yes, without any additional duties. Yeah. Now Remember, it is for qualified teachers as well. So it means to earn this amount, you should have your qualified teacher status. Yeah. Now, additional payment, you will also receive additional payment on top of your regular salary for taking on extra responsibilities. Yeah, you could get a one-off payment for a specific project, for example, creating a timetable, or for taking on extra responsibility attached to your job role, for example, being the head of department. These additional payments are called teaching and learning responsibilities, which is TLR payment. Depending on your responsibilities, you could earn up to an extra £16,553 a year, and your school will determine how much you receive. Yeah, so all this information is on the Get Into Teaching website in the UK. Remember, teachers who take up special educational need and disability, SEND rules, also come with their TLR as well. So we are going to be looking at these different areas as mentioned here on the Get Into Teaching website. What are these areas? Let's check it out. So guys, as I was saying, this is a simple map of inner London. So if you find yourself getting employment from overseas to teach in England, and your school is based in the inner of London, that is inner London territory. Now for outer London, this is a picture of outer London. Yes. And if you find yourself getting employed in, and for Fringe, London Fringe, these are the places that indicate London Fringe. Yes, you can find that from the map. And then lastly, every other part of England apart from London. Yeah, the rest of England, I call it. So guys, now with regards to the teacher's pay scale, I'm going to be taking you through to one of the teacher unions in England, which is the NASUWT, the Teachers Union. Yes, that is one of the teacher unions here in England. There is another one, NEU. You might want to check. I'll do a separate video on the teacher unions here in the UK. All right, to join, it is very important to join when you arrive in the UK as a teacher from overseas. Yes. Now, the NASUWT is taking looking at pay scales for England precisely, and I'm quickly going to take you through the various things. Qualified teachers, which is the first one. Remember, we talked about being in different parts of the UK. Now, according to this teacher union, teachers on their first point of employment could be put on these spine points. You are either put on the minimum pay rate, which is M1, M2, M3, M4, or M5, depending on your number of years of experience from your home country or from overseas. Yeah. Now, that is a decision to be made by the school. Yes. And then your qualification also plays a role with regards to which of these minimum pay rates you would be starting with as you start working here in the UK. Sorry about my voice. It also depends on the responsibilities you attach to your role. Okay, now if you are put on M1, which is minimum pay rate, you're going to be earning main pay rate of 30,000 to 31,650 maximum. That is if you are put on this pay rate. If you start with M2, you're going to be getting paid 31,737 to 33,483, and then it goes on to M3, which is 33,814 to 35,674. Remember, all these figures are yearly income to be earned. Yes, so if you want to know the actual monthly pay, you might want to pick an amount and then simply divide by 12 to get your monthly, yes, take salary. Remember, all this includes tax. Yeah. And if you are fortunate and you are put on M6, which is the maximum pay rate for yeah, you would be earning 41,333 to 43,607. Yes. Now, all these, whichever you pay rate you are put on, you will be moving up the scale each year, starting from the year you started working here in England. So every year you move up one on the scale. Now, we have the upper pay range, which is U1. The minimum amount there is 43,266 to 45,646. And U2, if you are put on U2, which is the upper pay range, you're going to be getting 44,870 to 47,338. And the maximum for the upper pay range is 46,525 to 49,084. Yes, now all these, remember, are for teaching qualified teachers, that is if you qualify, and then this takes effect from September 1st 2023 to 31st August 2025. This is the current pay range for teachers in the UK. Now remember, I made mention about responsibilities. Now if you have, or if you are given any other responsibility such as teaching and learning responsibility, then you get to earn these amounts. The first payment, TLR 1, minimum is 9,272, and then a maximum 9,782, and we have a maximum payment for TLR1 as 15,690 to 16,553. Now for teaching and learning responsibility, you have payment 1, we have payment 2, we have payment 3. Now the NASUWT recommends that if the relevant body awards TLRs of different annual values to teachers, the minimum difference in the annual value between each award of TLR1 and TLR2, each award is £1,500. Now that is for teaching learning responsibilities. Now if you are a special educational need, you have a role to play as apart from being a teacher in SEN. Your SEN allowances is going to be a minimum of 2,539 to 5,285 pounds, based on which category you are, if you are in SEN minimum or in SEN maximum. Again, yeah, for unqualified teachers, I mean teachers without QTS specifically, their scale point starts from minimum scale point 1 all the way to maximum scale point 6, and then the minimum amount you would get is £20,598 to a maximum of £33,902. Yes, so guys, remember I made mention of these main stuff. 1, your number of years of experience from your home country counts a lot to obtaining a job here in the UK and contributes much to how much you earn. Your qualification in terms of which qualification you have, if you have a master's degree, if you have a bachelor's degree, if you have PhD, all these come to play with regards to how much you earn as a teacher here in the UK, and your responsibilities, which I've just highlighted, as well as the type of school. Remember earlier I mentioned that the type of school also contributes to how much you earn, which is if you get employment in a maintained school or in an academy, you should know the differences with regards to salary that you're going to be earning. And the maximum or the biggest one of all, the location. Yeah, so if you find yourself in London Fringe, the amount you're going to be earning is not going to be the same as somebody who is working in outer London or any other part of UK apart from London. Also, if you find yourself working in inner London, which is London itself, yes, those are the millionaires. You're definitely going to be earning more than somebody who is working in a school somewhere in outer London. So basically, those who earn much with regards to location is inner London, and afterwards you move to outer London, and then from outer London we have London Fringe, and after London Fringe we have the rest of UK. Yes, me for one, I'm in the rest of UK, so don't look at me as a millionaire. I'm not. I'm not. Yes, so those are the differences with regards to salary and how much you earn annually as a teacher in the UK. If you love this content, please subscribe to my channel. Click on the subscribe button, yes, and then please share this video to any teacher, to every platform that you have, so people get to benefit from this important information. Yeah, I will be doing another video, and we are going to be delving much into the locations. We're also going to be delving much into the type of schools in the UK. I have a lot, guys, so help keep this channel active. Keep watching the videos to the end. Don't skip the videos, please. Yes, keep watching the video to the end, and you will earn badges. I'm soon going to be giving awards to people who are always my constant viewers. Yes, kudos to all of you. I really appreciate you keeping this channel active. And it's a wrap.